Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops it. The league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On play action, McCarthy finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On play action, now McCarthy.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Mayfield to throw it. This is caught by Evans.
And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And again, it's Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 15 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete to Otten. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. This defense for the Vikings, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week.
There he goes, right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, Mayfield. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football.
And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Two Rockies.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, They're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves if we're going to have that kind of a reference. They've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
McCarthy off the play fake. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
To the air with McCarthy.
This is caught. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
As they've got it as we resume action. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
His third rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
They go with Chubb on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Levante David. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket, try to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And, partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number 2, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mayfield.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Got his man, Dell.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Vikings are able to add on to that lead.
And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Now McCarthy.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it's
touchdown. Jordan Addison with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now Mayfield. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Again, it's Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Aaron Jones with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there. They'll go for 2. Throwing is McCarthy.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. And just in the time they went for 2.
Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Looking to throw McCarthy. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. Can extend this lead out even further. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield now on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. To throw, Mayfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. Tony Pollard, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. Ricky Pearsall, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris. What a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. In the first half, we saw a solid outing by the quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. He was downright amazing with 3 touchdown passes and another one scored on the ground for good measure.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL...
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Here's McCarthy.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Throwing, Mayfield.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Mayfield looks to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
2nd and 5.
And again, it's Mayfield.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield now from the 50.
A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Palmer. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? True. You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
On 1st down, McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Second and 10. To the air again, McCarthy. Addison hauls it in.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. McCarthy to throw on second down.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And you can bet when they were in that huddle, there was definitely some urgency because I'm sure they were saying to each other, we got to push this one in right now so we don't have to run this on fourth down, and there'll be extra bodies in the hole. That's excellent work there at the point of attack. All it takes is one little crease as he fights his way into the end zone.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for two.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in the drive in the final quarter.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. He'll look to throw.
Throw out right. It's brought in by Otten.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
First down, Mayfield.
Finding Otten once more.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the red zone now, Mayfield.
That's complete to Dell.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mayfield to throw it. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point up and through as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Mayfield down. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Mayfield.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Minnesota, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings.